Welcome to today's episode of Easy English Practice. I'm Mia, and I'm here with my friend Leo. Leo, today we're going to describe someone we both know to help our listeners learn how to talk about people in English. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Mia. I think describing people is really useful for making new friends or talking about classmates. Let's start by telling everyone who we're going to describe.
Great idea. So, we're talking about our friend Sarah. Imagine you're meeting her for the first time. How would you describe her to someone who hasn't met her yet?
That's a good question. I think starting with her appearance is helpful. But before we do that, should we review some common words and phrases for describing how someone looks?
Definitely, Leo. For physical appearance, we often use words like tall, short, long hair, curly hair, wears glasses, and colors like brown eyes or blonde hair. For example, we say, she has long brown hair.
Exactly. And adjectives help too, like slim, athletic, or cute. It's interesting that in English, we usually use has for things like hair or eye color, and is for height or body type. For example, he is tall, but she has blue eyes.
Right. Notice how we put adjectives before nouns. Curly hair, blue eyes. It's a simple rule, but it makes your English sound much more natural. Now, let's use these words to describe Sarah.
Sarah is quite tall, probably taller than both of us. Would you say she's athletic too, Mia?
Yes, I agree. She's tall and has an athletic build, which means she looks strong and healthy. For example, when we play volleyball together, she can always reach the ball easily.
That's true. Saying athletic build is a nice way to show someone is fit without being too detailed. Now, what about her hair and eyes?
Sarah has long, curly brown hair, which really stands out in a crowd. Her eyes are also brown, actually. They're a deep, warm shade of brown. It's interesting how hair and eye color are often the first things people notice.
I agree. Plus, she usually wears her hair down, which makes it easy to spot her. And don't forget Sarah wears glasses, which is another great detail to add. It helps someone picture her more clearly.
That's a good point. Adding small details, like glasses, or even the way someone dresses, can really bring a description to life. For example, Sarah often wears colorful scarves.
Yes, Sarah has a unique style. She likes bright colors and always seems cheerful in what she wears. Would you say her style is casual or more formal?
I'd say it's casual but creative. She often wears jeans and sneakers, but adds fun accessories like those scarves you mentioned. It's a good reminder to describe both the clothes and the personality behind the style.
Definitely. Clothes can show a person's personality. Speaking of personality, should we talk about what kind of person Sarah is?
Absolutely, Leo. When we talk about personality, we can use words like friendly, funny, kind, quiet, or outgoing. For Sarah, I think friendly and helpful are perfect. She always greets people with a smile.
I agree she's very easy to talk to. I also find her funny and smart. Remember last week when she made everyone laugh with her story about the lost keys?
Yes, that was hilarious. Using stories can help listeners understand personality adjectives better. Would you add any other words to describe Sarah's character?
That's a good question. I think Sarah is also serious when she needs to, for example, when we're working on group projects. Some people can be both funny and serious, depending on the situation.
That's a great observation. People often have different sides to their personality. Describing both can give a more complete picture. For Sarah, we could say she's usually cheerful but also responsible when it matters.
Exactly. And if you're not sure, it's okay to ask, what is she like at work? Or how is she with friends? These questions help you learn more about someone's character.
Right. And it's important to agree or disagree politely. For example, if I say Sarah is shy, but you think she's outgoing, you could say, really? I think she's pretty outgoing, actually. It's a friendly way to share your opinion.
That's useful. You can also use phrases like, I see what you mean, or that's true, to show you understand. And if you want more details, asking, can you tell me more, is always polite.
Exactly. These small phrases make your English sound more natural and help keep the conversation going. Let's try a quick example. I'll describe someone, and you can ask for more details.
Perfect. So, if you say, my brother is tall and has short black hair, I can ask, what is he like? Or, does he like sports? Notice how we're using the present simple tense for these descriptions.
That's right. Present simple is used because we're talking about things that are true now and usually don't change quickly. For example, she is kind, or he has blue eyes.
It makes it easier for beginners, too. Learning these basic sentence patterns helps you describe anyone, anywhere. Plus, it's great practice for speaking and writing in English.
Now is your turn. Think of someone you know, a friend, a family member, or even a classmate. Try to describe them using the words and phrases we've practiced. Talk about their height, hair, eyes, and personality.
And remember, you can use questions to keep the conversation going. Ask things like, what does she look like? Or, is he funny? The more you practice, the easier it gets.
If you want, record yourself and listen back. It helps you notice your pronunciation and improve your speaking skills. Most importantly, have fun with it.
Exactly. Describing people is a skill you'll use every day. The more you do it, the more confident you'll feel. Thanks for joining us, and keep practicing your English descriptions.